tense over what he says he and his family went through over the weekend when armed and masked federal officers opened fire on a car, and it was all caught on camera. The family tells NBC4 this all happened because they refused to follow orders from unidentified masked men. NBC4's Christian Cosper is live right now in San Bernardino, where community members are gathering to support the family. Christian.
Colleen, that's right. So the father identified himself as only Francisco, and he tells us he was just running around town, running errands with his 18-year-old son and his son-in-law when all this happened. But we're hoping to learn more about what happened over the weekend when the family themselves comes here to the San Bernardino Police Department, accompanied by several members of the community. The group telling me the family will be here to demand that the department do more to protect the community. A quiet scene outside the San Bernardino home today. Only this sign visible to the public, which reads, "No federal agencies allowed, no warrant, no entry." It comes after this intense situation caught on camera over the weekend.
What do you want? What do you want? Identification.
The driver, identifying himself as Francisco, says he was running errands around town with his 18-year-old son Martin and his son-in-law. They say 3 cars surrounded them, and federal agents repeatedly asked them to open the door without providing any identification. That's when the agents are seen hitting the windows, shattering the glass.
Once they didn't identify themselves after we asked, they said one more time, lower the window. Then we're like, no, like for what reason?
Once the windows were smashed, Francisco says he hit the gas. That's when Customs and Border Patrol agents shot 3 times.
This situation caused a lot of fear in the family.
Javier Hernandez with the Inland Coalition for Immigrant Justice questions the agents' actions.
This family felt that they needed support, that they needed protection. They decided to call 911 and they decided to get, support from San Bernardino Police Department.
Hernandez says Francisco was questioned by police about the situation but was never arrested. Hours later, he said this to NBC4's Amber Frias.
23 años aquí en Estados Unidos. ¿Todo está bien?
Francisco stated he's been in the country for over 23 years and has no criminal history, and is confused as to why federal agents acted the way they did, since he says he has no pending case. And back out here live, it's unclear what Francisco's legal status is, but according to DHS, this was a targeted operation. They added officers opened fire because 2 of their own were hit with a car and opened fire in self-defense. Now, we have learned the family has obtained a lawyer, and we are expected to hear more details about what happened that afternoon. Again, we were told that gathering was supposed to start at about 5 o'clock. We are seeing a few folks starting to come in, fighting parking, and so we will hopefully have some of that detail for you coming up at 6 o'clock. Right now, that's the very latest in San Bernardino. Christian Cáceres, NBC4 News.
All right, Christian, thank you.